Welcome to Talon Talk. I'm Stephen Wright of AHS-TV at Armstrong Senior High School. Talon Talk is a student-centered program where we talk about issues relevant to the everyday lives of not only students here at AHS, but teenagers everywhere. Today we'll be talking about the student section at our volleyball games. Our very own Ben Swanson hit the halls of AHS to see what you think.
Thanks, Stephen. I'm out here in the halls of AHS to ask you what your thoughts are on the volleyball student section. I'm here with Peyton Zielinski,
Lexi Ackerman,
JB,
Archie.
Mr. Fischel.
Now, Mr. Fischel, have you ever been to a volleyball game?
Yes, I have. I've been to one match this season.
I have been to one or two.
I've been to one. Yes.
Yep, I've been to every home game.
And what do you think? Do you think the student section gives a positive vibe to the players?
I think it does, yeah. When people really get into it and they really try to really kind of show some school spirit and support for a volleyball team, I think they really boost morale of the volleyball players.
Yes, it definitely gives a positive vibe to the players.
Yeah.
Of course, when we're doing good, it's a very positive vibe.
I think for the most part we do, but like some things are a little sketchy and not very appropriate, I think.
So then, do you think the student section gives a positive image to our school, like to visitors from other schools?
Again, for the most part, but like some of the things could be like taken the wrong way and not very nice.
I think it gives the image that we are a very passionate school that cares a lot about our athletic programs here.
Yeah.
It can show that we have a good school spirit and we really care about our athletic team. Maybe if we start yelling some things that aren't so respectful, then maybe it might show some bad things to our school. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it don't really show positive impact.
Again, for the most part, but like some of the things could be like taken the wrong way and not very nice.
I guess it depends what night it is. If it's an appropriate night for the theme, it does.
Thank you very much. Anytime.
All right, thank you very much. Yep.
Thank you. I see. Well, thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, there you have it. Back to you in the studio, Stephen.
Thank you, Ben. Today I'm joined in the studio by Tyler School and Andy Camus to discuss the student section. Let's talk. Tyler, you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a senior this year at AHS, and I actually won most school spirit this year at AHS.
Good. Andy?
I'm a junior here, and I, by far, am the team's biggest fan.
So, Tyler, what do you think about the leadership in the student section, being a senior, being most...
I feel like us seniors, we try to make ourselves the leaders as best as we can and try to control what goes on in the student section.
Good. Andy, what do you think? How do you think he does as leading?
He's really good. I mean, even when I'm not in the student section, I can still hear him across the gym. So he does a really good job of that.
Good. So you're doing a good job leading. What do you think of how the volleyball student section attendance was?
I personally think that our student section, or our volleyball student section attendance could have been a little bit better because of how good our girls are at volleyball. I just feel like more people should come out and support them.
We've had a very good team. Andy, what do you think about the attendance?
For the games I was at, it looked pretty good. They had pretty good turnout, especially for the gym. I mean, I know a football field you expect to be like at the stadium full, but the gym stadium, it was pretty full. So.
Yeah. Most of the time, the football student section does get a lot more focus, but the volleyball student section, we have a very good team at this school.
Yeah.
I know on senior night, neither of you were seniors for volleyball that night, but I know the band attended, and there were definitely more students in the student section. So how do you think that environment was for that night?
The girls told me actually that they really loved that the band and our student section was so big that night. They said it really got into the other team's head and kind of helped our girls to get the win.
Good. Andy, did you attend that game?
Yes, I was, and the band was awesome. It really was. For that gym, how the band would play and it would echo within the walls, it was really unique, sort of, really different from how they would play at a football game.
Yeah, definitely a different environment from a football game. The volleyball game was. Do you think that the student section should, even though it has had good attendance, do you think it could obviously be better?
Yeah, I honestly think it could be a lot better.
Good. Andy?
Yeah, it could always be better.
We definitely need more people focusing on it because, like I said, we have had a very good team here, and we should be able to show that. You know?
Yes.
We have a very large school. Do you think that some people don't come out for certain reasons that we could try to avoid and get them to come?
I think some people just don't want to come, but then I try telling some people that don't come, like, it's a really fun time. Like, we try to have as much fun as we possibly can, and it's overall just a really good time, so they should come out.
And I know I was able to make it to one game between my schedule, and it was so much fun. I was so excited to come back with the band. Andy, how did you enjoy the game?
Oh, well, it was a lot of fun. It really was. Even when I was not in the student section, just kind of hearing them and everything they were doing, it was really fun.
It's crazy that they had the band come for the senior night game, which was the last home game. So then more students came. I think that if they would have done that earlier in the year, maybe more students would have came. Do you think that that is a valid point?
Yeah, I think that the band being there was a big influencer on some of the students coming out and supporting the team that night also.
Andy?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know there's kids in the band that, like we said, they wouldn't come. They'd never think to come.
Yeah.
After coming once with the band, they would definitely consider coming again, you know. Did you guys have themes for the student section?
Yes. Our senior volleyball girls actually picked most of the themes, and then they would spread them to us senior boys, and then we would spread it out to the whole school and try to get as many people to participate in the theme as possible.
I'm sure being most school spirit, you participated in all of them.
Yeah, I tried to go as hard as I could for all of them, so.
Andy, did you participate in the themes?
Yes, I did the pink out one, and definitely next year I'm going to do all of them.
Yeah, because you're a junior now, you'll be the leaders next year.
Yep.
People like Tyler are going to be gone, you're going to have to step up, you know?
Yep.
But do you think that the themes help to get more people to come? If
Yeah.
they see a good theme, they decide?
Yeah, I think like if some kids saw that like it was a good theme that they could participate well in, then they would come out and support because they'd like, I guess they would be having fun by dressing up for whatever the theme is. So I think that would make them want to come out more.
Yeah. I'm sure that if we could get people to come on earlier in the season and just see how much fun it is, because that's what I did, and then I wanted to come to every other game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just attendance is something we need to focus on. So how do you think that we could get more people to attend overall?
Well, the band, definitely. Maybe just advertise more, maybe make more things for the school to do at the game, or I guess more easier themes.
Interesting. Tyler?
I don't know. I feel like we should expand our horizons on more of the themes and like try to create our own and not like copy ideas from other schools. I think that would bring more people out.
I know some of the themes. I really enjoyed them. Like I said, I really wish I could have come to more of them. I thought it was very good overall this year.
I did too, yeah.
Do you think that we'll see more kids coming next year?
I sure hope that they can get as many kids as they can next year, but I think if the seniors next year do a good job in promoting the student section, then yeah, they can get probably more kids out than we did.
Well, seniors next year, that'll be you. Do you think that you guys will have good attendance next year?
I will try to rally as much people as I can to go there.
So, you, Tyler, you mentioned earlier that you talked to some of the girls on the team. How does it affect them and the other team on the court?
The girls say that the energy that we bring to the games, like just, I guess you could say it flows into them and they just play a lot better. And then they said that the other teams will say how loud we are and we'll get in their head and they will mess up on some of the plays.
Good. Andy?
I would say the same thing he said. There's a lot of effects on both sides of the teams, both teams.
That's the point of the student section, is to try to get into the other kids' heads and then try to motivate your school. So I'm glad that we're able to do that with our student section, even though you've mentioned that the attendance is somewhat iffy some weeks, but I'm glad that we're able to put them together, you know. Do you think that there's a better way to get kids into the games? Because I know some of the games and the people that I know that went, they're going for the theme, like we've mentioned. Do you think there's a way that they can better understand the game, better get into the game?
I feel like if they participate with like our chants that we do in the student section, like they will understand the game more and want to watch more and realize how entertaining it really is.
Andy, what do you think about that?
I'd say the chants too. It's fun doing the chants and everything that they do to motivate the team.
I think sometimes if just kids would get out and go to one and just let themselves have fun and participate in the chants, it would definitely help. You know? But that's all the time we have. Thank you, Kyler and Andy for joining me today, and thank you out there for joining us. We'll talk some more on our next episode. Until then, keep squawking, AHS.